Hi, this is Joelle, and I just am receiving guidance to do a download. So I wanted to capture it real time. I'm hopping on here just to do it before I start to bring everything in. So the deck was Ask Your Guides by Sonia Choquette and the Cosmic Reading Cards by Nari Anastasia. I've got four. We're talking about the four, and the guides are from the ancestors on the feminine lineage and the masculine lineage. So the matriarchal and patriarchal guides from the ancestors, what guidance want to come through. So here is feminine, matriarchal, patriarchy, feminine, masculine. So we have the grandmothers and grandfathers energy, and then we'll pull in the master code from the center. So I wanted to stop at this point. I have not looked at what the cards are. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle here for the cosmic reading card center portal energy. So we'll give it 4 shuffles here. Sorry, this is awkward. This is my first time trying this. Hold on here. But I really wanted to get the tableau. Okay, here's the 3rd shuffle. And 4th. All right, there's the portal. All right, so we're just gonna pull them over here and turn them over, and then I may channel now or we'll just keep going. Let's see. Okay, we have here ending and nature spirits. Okay, that is a 9, which is indicating the ending of cycles. We have here this beautiful forest and the energy. This is for the nature spirits. It looks almost like a butterfly, which we know the butterfly represents the ending of one thing and transition into something completely new. So this eclipse portal, as you can see here, we have this sun and the moon. Almost looks like what we experienced during that eclipse time. So it is an ending. What is getting ready to be eclipsed out of our reality is we're walking forward into like the new light of this. Okay. And from the masculine polarity, restriction, joy guides. All right, are we bringing up from, okay, if we're bringing up from the consciousness of the earth, bringing it up through our vessel, the flowering of our minds, are we restricting it in some way? Is this limiting our joy and the beauty that we can manifest forth into the realm of the material? Like this is all the garden, all the colors, all the opportunity being resourced and brought up from our rootedness into reality. This is beautiful. I'm going to pause here. I want to see, and this is card number 38, so that's an 11, which 1111 is like a master code of co-creation. So what are we going to create from our flowering of consciousness as we have come through this portal? So let's just see here, first of all, what the guidance book says about card number 45. Leaving, termination, divorce, end of the line. You are in a bad situation and nothing good can come from continuing. It is undeniably time to move on, whether from a bad marriage, an unhealthy relationship, a lousy job, living in the wrong location, or simply not feeling connected any longer to where you are and what you have been doing. However, a quick escape will only make things worse. What is called for now is a grounded decision to move on with an honest, open admission and acceptance that things have come to an end here for you. Clearly communicate to all involved that you are ready to leave. This does not mean running off with the first person who pays attention to you before ending your current relationship, or walking off a job, leaving coworkers who count on you in a lurch without proper and fair notice. Instead, inform those involved in your plans to move on. Treat them with respect and go with dignity rather than slip away and say nothing. Be thoughtful and considerate as you cut your ties. You'll be glad you did this in the long run. Life often turns full circle, and while relationships do end, you will encounter these same people later in other circumstances and will want to have goodwill in place when you do. Your loving nature spirits are here to cool your temper and passion and bring about balance and calm as you cut the cords and exit. They know it is time for you to move on, but want to assist you in leaving properly. Ask your nature spirits to help summon your highest self and treat everyone involved with kindness and without blame. Endings are at a minimum disruptive and more than difficult and painful even when they are necessary. The nature spirits are here to soothe this pain and ease emotions as much as possible. Spirit's message to you: be respectful as you let go and move on as gracefully as possible. I am definitely letting go. As I said, these are not sustainable ways of being. And that this situation, continuing as we are, definitely nothing good can come of it. We have starvation, we have shelterlessness, we have pain and wounding of each other in the names of various causes and justifications. So, I am definitely amongst those who are clearly communicating with my actions and my deeds that I am moving out of that consciousness and I am ready to leave that and then to co-create the new reality that is going to come forward. And, it is also, again, as it said, it's not about, you will encounter others again. So it matters how you do things. That is karma. If we are clearing energy and we are moving to a higher frequency, we will treat others with kindness, knowing that that kindness is the energy that is returned and ripples through all of us. And it's just it's a beautiful guidance here, okay? So let's see what also comes in for card 38. Wow, this is so interesting because this book jumps from, on page 85 to 86, it goes from 36 to 45, which is endings. Okay, so big gap in the book. I'll have to definitely talk about this at another time. But anyway, as we see here, again, bringing in that rooted consciousness and allowing it to flow unrestricted up into the possibilities that we will be creating for our new reality. All right, so feminine deprivation, the healer guides. This is number 34. 34 is a 7. 7 is my personal divine feminine calling card number. And so here, look at this, holding on to self and this love. We cannot bypass ourselves in the transaction of bringing love out into the world. It comes through us to others. No one is to be deprived in the new consciousness that we are creating. So let's see if we made it to, did we make it to 34 in here? It does. Withholding, paranoia, stinginess, and frugality. You may find yourself feeling fearful about your finances and security right now. This may cause you to be overly frugal, withhold, deprive yourself, or even hoard. Happily, your healer guides are here to reverse this energy and restore flow and abundance to your life. They inform you that hoarding or withholding in any way goes against the divine flow of the universe and is the opposite of what's called for to create prosperity. The universal laws of prosperity state that we receive what we give. The universe does not lack. Lack only exists in our minds. The true source of poverty is disconnecting from our divine source. Like a plant separated from the earth, your true source of support and life is interrupted. This is why you are fearful. To get back into the flow of things, your healer guides urge you to reconnect to the divine source once again. Begin by being generous in all ways possible. Stingy tendencies, even with yourself, only keep you cut off from your divine supply. Heal your disconnection from source by recognizing that you're a trust fund baby of the universe. Your needs will be met easily if you open your heart to receive the universe's gift. Connect to this flow by sharing what you can: a smile, a compliment, your assistance, your time. Your guide's message to you: tap into the abundance of the universe by sharing your heart. Okay, that's beautiful. And it's so interesting because it's talking about, in this card here, it's talking about what we're seeing here, to, reconnect to the divine source. Like, you see that connection down there. And be as generous as possible. Like, give flowers to others and you reconnect to that divine source. It's an interesting dynamic that we've got at play here. So, all right, let's see what the masculine here says. Closure, the guardian angel, ending of a cycle. Again, nines, closing off what no longer serves, closing off. This is beautiful star energy. It's look at that brightness. 5 is about change. We've got a lot of purple here. We've got orange. That's the higher consciousness and creativity. And it reminds me of the scenes from Avatar, The Last Airbender, what's on Netflix now, kind of. So anyway, interesting that these are doves. Or stars, flying stars even. Okay, so here we have number 5, closure. Ending, stop, release, and acceptance. You are at the end of an era or an episode in your life, and it is time to let go and move on. Your guardian angel will help bring closure to this period in your life so that you can begin anew. Much has been learned and gained through this time, but now it is over. As you let go, a new era can begin. You may consciously feel ready for a change and welcome closure. If so, reflect on your soul's growth. You are stronger, clearer, and more responsible and empowered than ever before. You are not the same person you used to be. Acknowledge your growth and release yourself from all the people, situations, and attachments that you've now outgrown, for they hold you back. If you resist closure or cling to the past, ask your guardian angel to assist you in letting go. While it may not be easy to admit something is over, the gifts of this connection remain in place. Take the gifts and release the rest, for more gifts lie ahead. The best of life is yet to unfold, even if it doesn't feel like it now. Soon, you will see. Closure opens the way for the best possible support to enter. Your guardian angel message is: welcome closure. Trust that the way things are unfolding is in your soul's best interest. I definitely trust that, and I welcome the closure of all things that are the lowest vibration in my reality, so that I can welcome in the new higher frequencies and embody them in my every fiber in my being. All right, so let's see what this final guidance here is in the portal. What is this? 23. Wow, move forward. That's another 5. All right. Look at this cosmos. This whole universe is out here. It's interesting because that shadow is kind of like seeing my shadow here reflecting on the card. because I'm standing behind the camera. So anyway, interesting phenomenon. All right, so here we go. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. I don't think I can. Let me finish this because my battery is about to die. Okay, number 5. Excuse me, 23. Which is a 5. Move forward. You can't start the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading the last one. Anonymous. You are being encouraged to let go and release the skeletons of your past. Constantly shifting back and forth between better or harder times only takes away from today. Constantly resurrecting situations and circumstances that are long gone only serves to take away from this moment. You exhaust valuable energy holding on to frustrations that keep you tied to the memories of your past skeletons. Being in this state of mind is no different to keeping you locked in one chapter of a book. This book never ends due to your inability to move forward. Moving forward physically is not the same as moving forward mentally. Although your physical body carries you through to experience each day, your mind lingers and holds on to the past. Having this duality of mind and body does not allow the present moment to be fully appreciated and utilized. This may leave you wondering why your visions and dreams always seem to be out of reach. To enjoy a life of manifestation and fulfilled dreams, your mind, body, and spirit must work together as one. For it is only through working in wholeness that you are able to create a life of choice. This is the secret to abundance and real joy. The past is the past. Embrace its lessons and be grateful for the memories and adventures it has brought to your life. Now, breathe in deep and let it go. For it is time to move on, dear one. As challenging as it may be, it is time. New adventures and possibilities await. Affirmation: I am grateful for my past experiences, good and hard. I embrace the lessons learned and now move forward courageously. All right. We now move forward courageously into this next phase, leaving behind that which was old and outdated and moving into a new consciousness that is going to flower in front of our very eyes based on our intention and our heart contribution. We are creating this beautiful, beautiful new reality. Let's move forward. Namaste.